Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing well. It's been a little while since I've been able to come on here and just give a quick update, but in today I just want to share a few things. Carnival released the December 2025 dive-in movies, which includes some Christmas options, as well as talk about Carnival's Thanksgiving activities for 2025. There's also been a little bit of a shake-up for the 2027 season out of Galveston, and then Carnival is changing a VIFP Club benefit that guests that are red and above enjoy when it comes to bottled water. Before we get into all the updates, please take a moment to subscribe to Raiji's Cruise Guide on YouTube. To those who have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It does mean a lot. And to those who haven't, please subscribe because it would be a lot of fun to have you as well on this cruise YouTube journey. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Carnival Cruise Line's dive-in movies for December 2025 include a mix of Christmas movies as well as just some regular movies. The movies for December are as follows: Downton Abbey, F1 the movie, Nobody Number 2, The Fall Guy, Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning, The Bad Guys Number 2, Freakier Friday, The Blind Side, Lilo and Stitch, Moana 2, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Magic, Wonka, and Polar Express. These dive-in movies could be shown on a ship that has the Lido Deck big screen seaside theater. Carnival has that on most of their ships, but for those that don't, you can still usually catch a movie on your stateroom TV, or sometimes there's a movie showing in a lounge. As part of Carnival's Christmas and holiday season, there are some Christmas-themed movies available, and I would expect that these will be shown at least through the end of the Christmas cruises. Earlier this week, Carnival Cruise Line made an announcement that will impact guests who are VIFP Club Red, Gold, Platinum, and Diamond. Currently, one of the benefits is guests who are one of these tiers in the loyalty program are able to go to the bar and get a free, complimentary, bottle of water. Before COVID-19 and that shutdown, these waters were delivered to your room. But then after the shutdown, you would have to go to the bar and redeem and specifically ask for this water. Carnival is now changing the process, and it's going to be rolling out to ships over the next little while. So not every ship right now has this program going, but the free or complimentary bottle of water will be delivered to your stateroom and be marked with a specialty tag that makes it very clear that that bottle of water is considered your complimentary VIFP Club water. There is usually bottles of water that are in the staterooms available for sale, and those are usually marked with a price tag, but this complimentary bottle of water, when it's on a ship, is going to be marked very, very clearly to where there will be no doubt that that is your complimentary one. Carnival's brand ambassador, John Hild, shared an example of what one of the red status bottle tags looks like, and it says, "A refreshing reward. All members with red status or higher receive a complimentary bottle of water right here in your room." And then it has the Carnival VIFP Club logo as well as the Carnival Rewards logo, which Carnival Rewards is the new loyalty and rewards program that's rolling out later in 2026. So although the process is changing a little bit, it's going to ultimately make it easier for guests to get this bottle of water because it'll be brought to their room so they don't have to worry about forgetting it or just not picking it up. Last week, Carnival Cruise Line announced a change in its Galveston, Texas deployment plans. Previously, Carnival had announced that the Carnival Spirit would be sailing from Galveston for the 2027 through 2028 season. However, Carnival has changed that plan to where now the Carnival Spirit is going to be sailing from Tampa, Florida for the fall 2027 through spring 2028 season. Out of Galveston, Texas, the Carnival Sunshine is going to be coming to Galveston beginning in November 2027, and we'll have seasonal sailings through the springtime of 2028. The Carnival Sunshine is a larger ship and has about 3,000 guests and is going to represent a added capacity for the Galveston cruise market. Carnival Sunshine used to be the Carnival Destiny, and this ship has actually never home ported from Galveston before, so Carnival was going to be getting this ship for the very first time. Carnival's rolling out a complimentary eatery that will eventually be available on every ship in the fleet. The Bagels at Sea program began as a test on one ship and is now expanded to the Carnival Conquest, Dream, Firenze, Horizon, Jubilee, Magic, and Panorama, And Carnival's brand ambassador John Hild mentioned that the rest of the fleet should see availability of this bagels line by the beginning of 2026. This is a complimentary eatery, and guests can choose a bagel like a plain one, a whole wheat one, seeded, Asiago, blueberry, and then can get it a variety of different ways. For example, there's bagels and spread, where you could choose plain cream cheese spread, scallion and bacon spread, Nova spread, or wedding cake spread. But then there's also what's called a breakfast club, which is kind of looks like it's like a sandwich where it's a Western omelet, sausage patty, bacon, cheddar melt, sunrise sauce, and a chives cream cheese, all within a bagel. And then there's the Carnival Lox, which is smoked salmon, capers, onion, avocado, and cream cheese spread. There's also the Powerhouse protein option, which is pesto chicken, egg whites, fresh spinach, avocado, tomato, and then pepper jack cheese. And then lastly, there's the Rainbow, which consists of strawberry cream cheese, funfetti sprinkles, and maple caramel. It's exciting. It's always exciting to see when Carnival adds more complimentary options. And this is typically available at the ship's pizzeria in the morning, but it could vary by ship on the exact location. So I recommend if you're sailing on a ship that already has this on it, just check your Carnival Hub app or your Fun Times to see where it's being offered. And if it's not listed there, just ask a crew member if your ship has it and where it is and what the hours are. Carnival Cruise Line on US-based Carnival ships will be celebrating Thanksgiving on November 27th, 2025. Carnival will have traditional Thanksgiving meal options available in the dining room as well as the Lido buffet. I have a copy of the menu posted on the blog, as well as Carnival's brand ambassador John Hild shared menus earlier in November. There's also some events that take place on board depending on the ship's itinerary and whether the ship is at home port for embarkation day or if the ship is at a port of call or at sea will depend on the exact activities going on board. But typically there's a turkey trot with your cruise director. There's usually Thanksgiving Day football, Thanksgiving Day turkey hunt, a Thanksgiving trivia, a gratitude box. Carnival will sometimes offer coloring at sea, a baby turkey trek, some fall-themed creativity options, of course, the dining room and buffet Thanksgiving dinner. Carnival's website advertises a sweatpants party for 18 plus, and then there's also themed youth activities. And that's all the updates for right now. Thank you so much to everyone who's listening. I hope everyone has a great and happy Thanksgiving. And also have a great next cruise. See you in the next update.